Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Fatimah Shakina from Group 2 to discuss youth unemployment towards economic growth. Okay, for introductions, youth unemployment is a serious issue that is gaining attention globally, including in Malaysia. Unemployment is a condition in which a person in the labor force wants to find a job but is unable to find one. Youth unemployment can occur in many forms. Frictional unemployment when youth find a suitable job after graduation. Second, structural unemployment occurs when youth skills not match the needs of the job market. Third, cyclical unemployment occurs as a result of an economic slowdown or recessions. Hidden unemployment, those who work part-time or temporary job but want a full-time jobs. However, when many youth are unemployed, the country productivity potential decreases and it can affect long-term economic stability.
Youth unemployment refers to the situation where individuals typically aged between 15 and 24 are willing and able to work but unable to find unemployment. This issue has become increasingly significant due to the rapid population growth, technological changes, and a mismatch between education system and labor market needs. One of the way youth unemployment affect economic growth is through the underuse of human capital. Young workers are often more adaptable, innovative, and open to learning new skills. When they remain unemployed, the economy loses potential, productivity, and creativity that could have contributed to the higher output and competitiveness. As a result, national income grows low and economic potential remain unreleased. In addition, prolonged youth unemployment can lead to the skill erosion. Graduates who remain unemployed for a long period may lose technical skill and workplace readiness, making them less attractive to the employers in the future. This creates a cycle of unemployment that weakens labor market efficiency and reduces the quality of the workforce, furthering limiting economic growth. Youth unemployment also places pressure on the public finance. Government needs to increase spending on unemployment benefit, training programs, and social welfare, while receiving less tax revenue due to fewer unemployed workers. This reduces fund available for development projects such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure, which are essentially for the economic expansion. Frictional unemployment, temporary unemployment that occur when people are between jobs or entering the workforce for the first time. For example, a fresh graduate looking for their first job or an employee who voluntarily leave a job to find a better one. Second, structural unemployment occur when there is a mismatch between worker skill and available job, often due to the technological changes or changes in the economy. As example, factory worker losing job due to the automation, while new job require digital or technical skill they do not have. Cyclical unemployment link to the business cycle. It rises during economic recession and fall during economic booms. Example, worker laid off during an economic downturn when company reduce production and spending. Then that seasonal unemployment happen when jobs are only available during certain time of year. For example, agriculture worker or tourism staff who lost job during off-peak season. Other than that, technological unemployment causes by technological advancement replacing human labor. For example, cashier replaced by self-service checkout machine. This cases unemployment occur when more workers are employed than necessary, so some contribute little or nothing to productivity. For example, too many family member working on a small farm where removing one worker does not affect output.
Okay, next is the slide of the factor of unemployment. The first factor is lack of skill. Many of job seekers have a good qualification, but then their skills are not aligned with what in the industry needs, and most of them don't have a don't have the technical skills and soft skills like communication skills and also problem solving skills, which that skill is important for most of the industry. And the last one, limited practical training. It makes the job seeker hard or difficult to adapt with the real working environment. The second factor is lack of experience. Most of the employers seeking or prefer that their candidates who already have job experience, so that the fresh graduate always find it difficult to them to secure their first job experience, even though they are qualified. The third factor is the evolution of technology. Rapid technological advancement and automation replace some of the human labor. So, and at the same time, many of workers lack of digital skills, so that it makes it hard for them and difficult for them to keep up with the changes. The last factor is a low wage growth. Salary growth is not commensurate with the rising cost of living, and this leads to low motivation to work, particularly among the young workers, and discourage long-term employment.
Next, I will explain consequence of unemployment. Firstly, social cost. Recent unemployment is linking to social deprivation. For example, is a relationship with crime and social isolation, including increased divorce rates, worsening health, and lower life expectancy. Regarding the suffer from presently high long-term unemployment see for falling real income and widening of inequality of income and wealth. The recent figure of the recent figure on poverty around the world, especially in development countries, are testimony to the social damage that high unemployment can have. Second, physical cost. Unemployment would negatively impact the government revenue because of the fall tax revenue. In fact, it will cost the government because of the spending on welfare payment to family with the people out of work. The result can be increased in the budget deficit that in turn increase the risk of the government having to risk tax of the scale back plans for public spending on the public and merit good. Third, loss of a national output. Unemployment involves a loss of a potential national output, that is the GDP, its operation well below its potential and is a waste of scarce resources. Unemployment may have a negative effect on the long term. Aggregate supply and stability damage the economic growth potential. Some economists call this the highest risk effect. When unemployment is a high, there will be an increase in spare capacity. In other words, the output gap will become negative, and this can exert a deflationary force on price, profit, and output. Lastly, negative multiply effect. The closure of a local factor with the loss of 100 of job can have a large negative multiplier effect on both the local and regional economy. One person spending in other income, so that to loss will paid job can lead to a drop in a demand for local service, a downward pressure on house price, and second round employment effect for business, supply the effect on employment that close down.
I'm Akmal Maisara, and I will talk about how we can tackle youth and employment to really drive our economic growth. As we can see, when young people are out of work, it's not just their problem, but it will affect for the entire economy. So here are 4 solutions to this issue. First solution is to strengthen skill-based education and training. This means we must align our curriculum with labor market's needs. So, students are not learning outdated things. Instead of just focusing on theory, we need to teach our youth related to technical, digital, and financial skill that the market actually needs right now. We also need to promote TVET, apprenticeship, and industry training to give students hands-on experience. And here is why this help the economic growth, because when we do this, we create a high value workforce. Instead of having graduate who employer, we have expert who increase national productivity. This attract biggest investment into the country because company know we have the right talent to the jobs. Secondly, we need a better collaboration between the government, industry, and education institution, where we have to connect education with industry needs so that students are not learning things that are already obsolete. By providing a real world experience for youth through this partnership, we can prepare job-ready graduates who can hit the ground running. In terms of the economy, this reduces frictional unemployment. When graduates get jobs immediately, the economy does not lose money on unproductive periods. It will keep the momentum of our industry going without delay in hiring. Third, we must focus on supporting youth entrepreneurship, where we need to help youth to start their own business by providing financial support and business guidance. This idea will help them to create jobs, opportunity for others, and not just to themselves. How this idea drive to economic growth is every new startup is a new contributor to our gross domestic product (GDP). When a youth start a business, they will pay tax, hire people, and innovate their business. This creates a multiply effect that make our economy more diverse and much more resilient. Finally, we need youth-friendly economic policy, where the government should promote industry that hire young workers and offer tax incentive to employers who take them in. We need also to implement local economic programs to create more job opportunity at the grassroots level. This is the best part for the economy because when more young people are employed, their purchasing power goes up. For instance, they can buy house, car, gadget, and other assets, and this money will flow back into the market, which create a healthy economic cycle that benefit to everyone. So we can see solving youth and employment is not just about giving out job, but it's about fueling the entire engine of our economic growth. It is as simple as that. If we feed the youth, and we can feed the economy.
Yes. For conclusion, youth unemployment is a serious issue that has a major impact on the country's economic development and social well-being. Failure to address this issue can lead to a waste of young energy potential as well as an increase in social problems. Therefore, with trade through entrepreneurship, innovation, and digital economy, opportunities need to be empowered as one of the key solutions. A comprehensive and continuous approach is essential to ensure a stable, productive, and prosperous future for the youth. Okay.